Hey YouTube, this is Angie and I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video. It is lit, it is lit, it is lit. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing just fine. Brought my pal over here. My gal pal, my wife. Today we're watching unnerving videos that will leave you paranoid by Chill's Clips. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Show YouTube I am worth watching. All right, let's get into the video.
He notices a third child watching them from the doorway. The man quickly goes to check on his kids and finds them happily watching TV as if nothing's wrong. There's absolutely no one standing in the doorway watching them from behind the kid's gate. Satisfied that everyone is safe, the father returns to the other room and checks the baby monitor again. Sure enough, the figure is standing in the exact same spot as if it never left, and this time you can clearly see one of the children looking straight at it. Apparently, this house was built in the 1940s, and the family sees this kind of thing quite often, which would explain why the father remains relatively calm instead of running out of the door. All of the other rooms of this abandoned church on Long Island look normal, yet the chandeliers on the middle floor are going crazy. Jay Brandon claims to have seen shadow figures all over this video too, so be sure to tell me if you happen to see them. Just the fact that he isn't willing to go inside at all shows exactly how creepy this situation really must have been. The lights continue to go on and off. For some reason, at the 3-minute, 45-second mark, they seem to get even more intense, almost like they're feeding off his mortal energy just from standing so near. He returns the next day to prove that this church really was abandoned and no longer in service. After all, no active church would leave their courtyard in such a state of disarray. But that's not all. Jay Brandon did some major research on this church and discovered that it had 3 separate fires and was struck by lightning twice. He provides the links in the description of the video so you can read them for yourself. Maybe these flickering lights were caused by one of the spirits from the cemetery next door.
One of those flashers up there, the Halloween ones.
Posted to the Chills Narrators subreddit. The Redditor is wondering what's watching her son and nephew from under this bridge. She explains that the pair were night fishing when her son told the person, animal, or monster to show itself. There was no reaction. The thing they capture from beneath the bridge appears to be peeking out from behind the wall. Some say it looks human, others think it's more demonic. But Redditor user unknown writes, what many are thinking, I wouldn't stick around to find out. Neither would they apparently, because according to the Redditor, the pair fled, but behind him they heard clicking noises and something bashing through the trees. Perhaps a troll after his hard-earned cash. Posted to the r/Chills Narrator subreddit, Redditor Sufficient Wish 3111 was on a Discord call with a friend when something mysterious happened. He writes, buddy, I literally have no idea what happened here. I went into a Discord call with a friend, and just as we started talking, some weird light flashed and blinded me for a second. I always have NVIDIA Shadow Play on, so I decided to save and share this with you. Maybe you have the answer. I can certainly see what he is talking about. There's a massive flash of light that illuminates the entire room, and just as quickly as it appears, it's gone. Both men are clearly surprised by the ordeal, and I'm not sure what could have caused it. Perhaps a power surge? Let me know what you think happened here. I'm not sure where this video was taken, but it looks like an open-air seafood market. A giant fish on the end is bigger than any of the others and has been attracting onlookers all day. If this person had simply purchased it or moved on like everyone else, then this video would never need to be analyzed by me. Instead, they tap it twice with the corner of their smartphone like it's the tire of a used car. The second tap is close to the eye, which I think triggers a nervous system response. It was completely motionless before, and its gills were not moving, so I don't think it was truly alive. Still, they should have kept their hands off the merchandise. I wonder if the store owners made them pay. Anyway, here it looks like the fish actually manages to get the phone into its without a doubt slimy mouth, so they should probably just give up and get a new phone along with a new dinner. The passed on must be transported to their final resting place, and whether you realize it or not, sometimes you're traveling with them. Shared on Twitter by Mr. Creepy Posta, this scary video showing an apparent lifeless body in the cargo hold on a plane was originally posted on Reddit.
You never know what they have on the plane with you. Is that you?
Yes, Bowser.
Bowser, I'll kick you.
The question is, why is this body not contained within a casket? Many in the comments are freaked out by this footage. Some refer to the 2008 Thai horror film Phobia, a film about the transportation of a princess's lifeless body by plane.
A lot of people don't know this, but the easiest way to find out if you're sitting on a gold mine after a car accident isn't by calling a bunch of lawyers.
Thank you, baby.
Was the movers not there? It's just a body there.
Yeah, but her body shouldn't be there.
This short clip, however, was
But if it's
not
dead, it
taken
should
from
be in
the
a casket.
movie, and it's not clear if
Or
it's
a
genuine
box.
or staged. I think it's real. What do you think? Time to break out the sage again. Posted to TikTok by Ratliff Wife, this Ring security footage was captured at around 9:30 p.m. in March of 2022. The video shows the front porch of a home. After a moment, a dark shadow moves across the camera. The shadow reappears several times over the course of a minute. Several bugs appear in the clip, but they are clear. Nothing looks like this shadow. The uploader says their dog was also growling in the room at the time this video was captured. Did it sense something? Some in the comments think so, with Carolyn Mulhall writing, "Pets know, better start praying."
The
And
only other
it's
thing I could
true
think
that
of is
many
a
people
projector.
swear that
The
pets seem
Halloween
to have an
projectors.
easier time seeing the paranormal than humans. Seminary. Once a seminary school and then a hospice for displaced women, Madison Seminary in Ohio is supposedly haunted. With over 170 years of history, its walls are open to the YouTube team Charm City Paranormal for investigation. In one of the rooms, known as Sarah's room, the team's paranormal devices are triggered.
Abby, have you doing that?
When one of the team goes to check out the K2 meter,
Why
it
they got
moves
dollars
slightly
down?
without
Like for,
explanation.
Offering?
That's not.
A moment later,
Abby.
they hear a disembodied voice.
I hate dogs.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I like Michael, that's it.
I like
Here it
dolls.
is with
I want
the
more
audio
dolls.
boosted. Is Sarah here? What does she want from her newfound
I like those
company?
dressers.
Whoever spirit
Yeah.
this is, I feel she's ready to communicate.
like that.
Number 20. If you have a sibling, then they've likely played practical jokes on you before. But what happens when the impractical is not a joke? In this video, something is seen floating on the other side of the room. As the boys grow increasingly panicked, a toy car is thrown at the younger brother, while another toy car comes flying towards the older brother, seemingly of its own accord. The video cuts out and then resumes as the brothers are arguing with each other in Malay, perhaps blaming each other for the paranormal activity. The younger brother is being yelled at, and he screams back in anger before leaving the room. The older brother looks concerned, and when they go check on him, they find a figure standing on the toilet hanging upside down.
Fake.
After shouting out, one of the older brothers rushes back into the dining room, and it seems the paranormal is not over yet. A chair shoves out from under the table on its own. He grabs his phone, while the other brother attempts to restrain the child. That's where the video ends. While many in the comments are doubtful of this video's authenticity, some are all in saying this is real. Facebook user, Mohammed Zarif Amin is one of the
No,
latter,
anybody behind
writing,
that curtain.
all of
Yeah.
you who comment says this is all an act. Just be careful if he wants to disturb you. We have to believe this smooth creature exists. I guess if we don't believe, we are more vulnerable. Trail. While walking a wooded trail near their house, Redditor Angel of Souls 25 hears a strange sound. Listen closely. Do you hear it? They believe it sounds like a siren of some sort. And to add to the creepiness, according to the
I hear the
Redditor,
background
a group
music
of
you guys
crows
have on here.
converged
I hear, like,
shortly
the birds in the
after.
background.
Many in the comments don't think it's
That's probably what that
necessarily
is.
paranormal, though. I think this Redditor is probably right, but without knowing the natural explanation, seeing crows descend after hearing this would amplify the creepy factor by at least 10 times. Number 20. Are you heading out to a seaside restaurant tonight? You might want to reconsider. Published to YouTube by Ed Haddon, March of 2014. They wrote, Jill Freeland, the artist and videographer, was having breakfast this morning at Moby Dick's with her family and got a little more sea salt than was on the menu. The footage shows the restaurant overlooking a stormy gray sea. While the customers await their meal, they helplessly watch as the waves take on a life of their own. They probably think they're safe inside, but boy, are they wrong.
Duck.
That's what they're doing.
Time to go.
The water crashes against the window and glass shatters as the spectators scream. Someone calmly says, time to go, and the customers are told to leave the restaurant, which they do without argument. It appears that no one was hurt in the incident, but they certainly saw firsthand how indifferent Mother Nature is to brunch. Another dog with something to prove. Posted to YouTube by It's Just Mars in March of 2012, the uploader writes that her dog does this most nights. The clip shows the dog on high alert for 5 minutes, growling, barking, and whining.
That's when you know something's there.
At the end of the video, the uploader says that the closet door just opened on its own. The dog appears very upset by this and is pacing around the bed. I really think that the dog was right about everything. There's something unseen in this house. If you happen upon a site where a sacrificial ritual was performed, run far, far away. YouTube channel, Se Investiga Cazadores de Lendas, was exploring this abandoned place when they came across just such a sight. They enter a room with lifeless animals and a pentagram on the wall. On the ground is a ponytail of hair and candles. There's a burnt animal skull on the wall.
Tudo aconteceu onde tudo acontece. As
They were
coisas
doing some
apareceram
crazy shit
aqui.
there.
Foi da última vez também que ele apareceu de ponta cabeça aqui na parede. E
As they're in this creepy room, they hear a noise. Soon their flashlights start to go haywire, and when the light turns back on, a demon has taken hold of one of them.
minha lanterna quer acender também. Olha aqui.
Que é isso, Adriano? Que é isso, cara? Que é isso, velho? Pelo amor de Deus! Meu Deus do céu, cara. Que é isso?
Later, they return to the room and see this.
Right.
Well, it's not clear to me what this demon clown is or what the creature in black wanted from them. One thing is clear, they shouldn't be here. This paranormal crew's third visit to this prison did not disappoint. CVS Paranormal enters Dorchester Prison, a criminal facility in which executions have been carried out.
Sorry.
In previous investigations of this prison, the team has captured some truly eerie figures on camera, like this one.
Oh, you guys see my new eye rings? They're diamonds.
As the team enters, whispering is heard on the audio.
Just like my nose.
This is a big main entrance where down there is, big main entrance where down there is,
A second
This
EVP
needs to hurry
captures
up. I
a
need some
low
more
growl.
prisoner was in here.
I hate it when it's slow like
Prisoner
this.
was in
Like,
here.
come on. And who
This
has
is
named
shortly
CBS
followed by a door
Paranormal?
closing or opening.
CBS?
Sound like
She's
a
gotta be
growl or
old.
something. Like a growl or something.
Sounds old.
And scratching noises.
Listen, be quiet. Yeah, definite noises.
This singing is what's
noises.
really chilling.
I just heard, I swear I just heard singing. It sounded like it's coming from here as well.
Soldier.
Oh.
But it's when you're not searching for ghosts that they come find you.
Trust me.
It seems Dorchester Prison is truly rife
this
with
one's boring.
activity, but whether it's good or evil is
it.
anyone's guess. This mysterious
hitting right.
creature
It's almost
sighting
dead.
is rumored to have been caught on the cell phone camera of a farmer somewhere in India who kept hearing scary noises coming from the woods nearby. When he goes to the edge of the forest, all he can hear is crickets. But it's not because he's alone. Far from it. It's because the mysterious creature is silently waiting not too far away. This could be a Wendigo, a skinwalker, or some other creature that's unknown. Assuming that this is not computer effects, I have little doubt that the creature would have descended upon the farmer from the treetops had he not spotted it with his cell phone camera first. At 49 seconds, its mouth is wide open, and it looks ready to pounce. The CCTV was taken at an office building at around 2:30 in the morning.
looks
It was
real.
noticed immediately by security because the camera only turns on when something moves.
Kind of looks implanted.
A shadowy mass starts at floor level, stops for a second, and then quickly scales up the wall, possibly continuing on to move through the ceiling itself, all while leaving no visible form of entry or making a sound. I don't know what object would have made this strange oval shadow take shape, and neither do the security guards. I think there's a
It's
strong
CGI.
chance that this is paranormal, but if not, leave me your best guess as to what this possibly could have been. A YouTube series called The Undervlogs follows Rachel, Kiva, Tyler, and Derek on their various adventures. This time, they're split up on a competitive scavenger hunt, checklist and all, in a creepy 1908 children's hospital that's been abandoned since 1998. Tyler and Derek are goofing around, but things become tense when they notice a creepy clown head with dripping red eyes that could be a warning of what's about to come their way. They sense something wrong and run away, and that's when, approximately 10 seconds later, this shadowy figure looks out at them, roughly the same height as the clown graffiti in the doorway. So I'm glad they followed their instincts and left fast. Labyrinth. Imagine something is chasing you through a maze,
Gabby.
only you cannot see it.
Come
One
here.
of my favorite paranormal teams, Joe and Elliot of Ghost Theory, investigates this poltergeist labyrinth,
Get out of there.
a house full of sound and fury. Upon first entering, they start hearing noises.
Well, it's from my right, so it's down that way.
Of course it is.
And that just looks haunting.
It does. Hello?
Hello?
You can hear some creaking, but is it just the house settling, or is someone there? They think it's just the wind until
No.
this happens.
Where's my bag?
I show up a lot.
They start to hear banging around, and then they hear voices.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV and
That's
watch
some clear
every
voices
game
of theirs.
every Sunday, all in one place.
Is there someone in here with a gun?
You can clearly hear movement in the darkness.
Take my light. Where's my bag?
They are capturing some cinematics before leaving when some of the loudest activity occurs.
Dobby.
There's
he
some
don't get the
conflicting thoughts
attention,
about this
he
video in the
starts growling.
comments. Some believe that all the noises
barking.
you're hearing are poltergeist activity.
Come here.
Others think there were intruders on site. Either way, my fear is running hot on this one.
I think that one was lame. And that is going to be the end of this video. Tell me what you thought about the video down in the comment section below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you give me a thumbs up. I love you guys. If you woke up today, you're already winning. Peace.